Hey guys, Crystal here, back with Shining Pearl, and remember these honey trees we messed with last time? We're gonna do it again. And we have a Burmy. And guess what? I'm actually gonna catch this Burmy. Now, you might be thinking, Burmy is a bug type, and you'd be right. You'd be right. This Burmy is pure bug. However, it evolves into a grass type. Assuming it's a female, which it is. I did get a female Burmy just here. What will I call it? Oh, I didn't think that through. Okay, I am just going to call her... I'm just going to call her Honey, because she forced me to deal with the stupid honey trees, and we're never doing that again, so that's that done. No, I don't need to put more honey on. But, as I was saying, Burmy here is not a grass type, but it evolves into one. And that is good enough for me, because then it is going to be a grass type on the team. And that's good enough for me because our grass type options are very, very limited. So yeah, let's head up this way. We found an X attack. I might just keep Burmy down in the bottom of the party for now, because it's a bit low level. I might let it get a bit higher with the like automatic experience share. Oh, okay, not in one hit, but we can do it in 2 hits. Nope, not 2 hits. Ugh. Well, that's no fun. Oh. Oh no, it's raising speed. It wasn't for a second I thought it was raising defense, and I was like, that's why it didn't do it in 2 hits, because maybe it was doing less damage. No, it was raising speed, which doesn't really matter. March up. I'll keep in anyway. The other thing is, I don't remember what level Burmy evolves, but when Burmy is ready to evolve, we need to make sure that it stays in the leafy cloak. Because when it evolves into Wormadam, it will, it locks in the cloak, and that also determines its type. Only the leafy one is a grass type. The other two are, I don't actually remember for sure what type. I'm guessing the sandy one might be ground. I'm forgetting what the trash one might be. God, I don't know how I'm forgetting something as simple as a Pokemon's type, but I mean, who cares about Wormadam, right? Has anyone actually seriously used Wormadam in their team? I mean, I'm going to be using it, but... Oh, shit, critical. I'm going to be using it, but that's because my options are so limited in this challenge. Yeah, send out a Geodude, fine by me. Oh yeah, next gym is grass, which might be a little annoying. You know, we might have bug or poison moves, but I'm not sure at what point we will learn those, so I don't know if we'll have either of those in time for the gym. So we'll see, we'll see. Ah, poison point! This battle feels like it's going on forever. Just finish him. There we go. Finished him. Now I have to run back and heal because I don't like leaving Ruby dead. Okay, can I get through this without... Yes, I did it without an encounter. Sometimes you just want to get through the grass, you know? Okay, back to the Pokemon Center. What I could also do on my way back is get those berries that have grown since last time I played. Because, you know, obviously I'm not recording this one immediately after last time because, you know, the honey tree had to have some time between it. Otherwise, yeah, I usually record a few videos in a row. But obviously with the honey trees being in this video and last time, it meant I had to space them out. Because, okay, I didn't fully explain it. For those who don't know the rules about the honey trees, what you do is you apply the honey and then you got to check it after 6 to 24 hours. So after you wait 6 hours, there will be an encounter ready. If you wait a whole 24 hours, then the encounter will be gone. So you have to check between that time. The other thing is that, well, there's all sorts of shenanigans with, like, the odds and rarity of, like, what encounter you get. Which is very annoying when you want something specific. Back in the day, if people wanted to complete the Pokédex and they needed a Munchlax, it is the rarest thing ever. And like, you have a go at it and then you don't get one and you have to wait. And I don't know if, back on the DS, if the DS was able to tell whether you tried to manipulate the time. But I do know that when it comes to looking things up for the remakes, if you try to mess with the time, it knows. Because obviously a Switch is smarter than that. Just like how in Animal Crossing, if you change the time or date at all, your turnips will spoil because it knows. So with this game, if you manipulate the time at all, it will just block time-based events for, I believe, probably 24 hours. Let's give it a few growths. Oh, but it's gonna be healing with absorb. Oh well. I feel like the DS might have been capable of detecting whether you've changed the time. It might have been. Because I remember back in the day of when I would play Nintendogs, I feel like there was a time, at least once, where I tried to change the date to the next day to be able to play more, because you can only do, I think it was 3 competitions per day for each dog. I think it was 3 for each dog. But obviously some kids probably tried to cheat the system. But I think if you've manipulated the time, it knows, and it'll just say, nope, you can't do it. The weird thing is, I think the problem with that is sometimes it would glitch and it would do that prevention thing anyway. Because there were times when I tried to play Nintendogs and it said, nope, you've already done 3 competitions today. And I'm like, no, I haven't. Oh shit, poison point. The only thing I can think of is sometimes what might have happened was that I might have put my cartridge in someone else's DS to play it. And I think that could have been what did it, where if the other person's DS had the time slightly off, then it might have thought that I manipulated it on purpose, and that's why it would have done that. But I feel like there were times that, yeah, I put my game into someone else's DS, but the other DS had the exact same time and date anyway. So it should have been fine, but it still blocked me anyway. Whatever. I know plenty of games have all sorts of measures to block things like that. What's up here? Another trainer, of course, but anything else, I'm not sure. Because I know that the bridge is the actual way to go. I've normally seen the name Sienna spelt with 2 N's, but this one has 1. You've got a Shinx, which, okay, electric doesn't do much on grass, I believe, so that's good for me. I am still poisoned, which sucks. I could try Morning Sun a heal. That might work instead. I mean, I could just switch out, but I might keep Ruby in. And if it gets a bit lower, I might Morning Sun. You know what, yeah, it's below half. I think I'll try this. Okay, yeah, it didn't do much, the Thunder Shock. Okay, pretty good heal. Although, poison damage, yeah. Let's just Leafage. Okay, after you bite me. I guess Shinx wanted to eat the cherries. Okay, that did alright, but I would have preferred more. Morning Sun. Alright, good, you Leer. Sorry guys if you can hear that noise, that was just in the background. I think it just stopped. Alright, keep layering. Okay, still maybe 2 more hits. Are you ever gonna attack me? Oh, so close. Okay, now you're gonna attack me. Maybe it's smart and it knew it was close to death, so I don't know. Shinx looks like it's wearing pants. Okay, poison is annoying. Oh, and she's got another Pokemon. How did I not notice that? So I will switch to, Oopsie! I did not mean to push B. I didn't mean... Screw it, I'm just going to waste a turn and switch anyway. I wasn't trying to push B, it's just that the cursor was on the moves. So I thought if I push B, it'll go back to the Pokemon. I probably just had to move to the side, but oops. I like Pachirisu. I've used it in a team before, so it's not that bad. Some of the Pikachu clones aren't the best, but they're alright. They're alright. In terms of like team viability, some of them are alright, like maybe Emolga or Dedenne are alright. Of course Pikachu, Raichu, they're great. And Pichu, oh, I've used Pichus. I've definitely used Pichus. Let's see, anything over here? Item. Oh yeah, so here, this water, if we had surf, it would lead you, sorry, it would lead you to the top part of that flower meadow. Sorry. Alright, again, I don't know if we'll ever remember to come back to it, but let's plant some berries. I think if I plant both first, and then I'll water them. No, for some reason I thought you could move side to side. Maybe I was thinking of the Heart Gold Soul Silver with the berry pots. Because some people didn't even notice. They'd just leave the cursor on the one that they clicked on. But no, you can just move it side to side. Okay, another camper. I probably should have just switched the order because we've still got Ruby out front who's poisoned. So I might just switch, or it's just one Geodude. Let's just leafage. Okay, not gonna do it in one hit. Maybe two, or maybe I'll get stuck on a tiny bit, and there goes Ruby. Oops. I knew I should have switched. Alright, Drew, you're up. I probably should be giving Honey some attention in this episode, considering we just caught her. I'm also noticing we do have a 50-50 gender ratio in the team currently, which, I don't know, it's nice to see. Equality and all that. I wonder if it'll stay that way when we round off the team of 6. I don't know. I'm not going to actually try for it. I am just going to catch whatever gender the Pokemon I'm planning to get end up being when they show up. The only one I had to actually try for was Burmy, because if I had found a male Burmy, I would not have caught it because, because then it would have evolved into Mothim, which is definitely not a grass type. Oh yeah, ball capsules. Let's see what we can make for Honey. Let's just do this yellow confetti. Again, we don't have a lot to choose from, you know, and maybe later on we'll readjust some of these as we get new stickers, but for now, that'll do. It's fine. It's nice to just have a little flair when they come out of their Pokeball. When I was a kid, you know, playing the originals, I loved screwing around with ball capsules, you know. And of course the originals had ball capsule stickers that had letters, so you could try and spell things out, and I liked using them, because normally I'd put like the first letter of the Pokemon's name, or oh geez, just tackle and protect? Really? I didn't even check the moves. Let's just switch out. Let's let Drew handle this. Yeah, I'd try to like spell out their name if they had a short name, or spell out a piece of their name. But I think I've mentioned before in the remakes, you no longer have the letters. I'm pretty sure the reason for that was because back in the day there were people who would like use them to spell out like swear words and stuff. Ooh, is the poison damage gonna finish it so I don't have to attack again? Yes, okay, that's nice. It's sort of similar to the Pokemon Chatter, which it had the move Chatter, where you could actually record your own short voice clip, which it would use that recording when using the move Chatter, and I think it might substitute that in for its cry as well. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, Honey changed. Honey changed form. That's okay. All we need to make sure is that Honey stays in the right form when it evolves. I'm gonna switch because I don't think Honey's gonna do well against Marchop. Yeah, a few reasons why they couldn't keep that recording feature of Chatter. Number one, other consoles did not have the microphone to record the message. You know, because after the DS and 3DS, there was there's the Switch, which although now you can have a microphone for your Switch too, but like not everyone has one of those. It's not built in. But the other reason is I wouldn't be surprised if people were recording like bad messages on that, like maybe recording swear words or slurs or whatever else, just to do that when they like played online. But the other thing that someone mentioned to me that I didn't realize this is how it worked is that actually the way it works is that the louder your recording is, the more damage it does. Let's see how much Honey's tackle does. Yeah, so obviously players would just record the loudest recording possible. We're gonna switch. Ruby can handle it. Yeah, players would obviously record the loudest message they could to get that maximum damage. Which, okay, it's an okay mechanic. It's just factors like possibly recording an offensive message, or just the fact that newer consoles now don't have the mic to record it at all. I think they just changed how chatter works. Let's give it a growth. What is Charm gonna do? Lower a stat. Attack. Isn't that the same as what Growl does? Well, I guess there are plenty of moves that do basically the same thing. But also it said it harshly fell, so probably more than Growl. Hopefully I've like evened out and gone a step higher with my growth. Let's go Leafage. Oh, you've also got Growl. That's a bit annoying. But I guess they're just trying to delay the inevitable, because like it knows that it's weak to me. So instead of bothering to use its water move it probably has, it's just weakening my attacks. Which, okay, you can do that, but it's like, do you know what? Maybe I should switch to Drew, because Absorb is a special attack. See? And then it won't matter that you keep weakening my attack. Now you're going Water Gun, okay. You keep watering this little bud. He needs to grow. when he'll evolve. Obviously, so Budu evolves by friendship, so, and I am playing during the daytime, so it will be able to evolve. The question is just when, you know? I don't know. You don't really need to do much for friendship. You can just play normally and it'll happen eventually. Anything here? Yes, a super potion. And I will not hop down there because we've already seen what's over there. I will see what's in this house. You are a bug catcher. And yes, I will take a rest. In fact, I think I will end the video here. We are just about to head into Eterna Forest, I believe. So, I'll see you next time for Eterna Forest and other things as well. See you next time, guys.